Picture this. You meet someone amazing. They have a great career, matching furniture, and their life feels completely put together. It is incredibly flattering when someone like that picks you. But dating someone significantly more successful comes with a hidden set of mechanisms that nobody warns you about. They're driving a nice car to a job with a real title, while you're at home looking at a bookshelf you built from a YouTube tutorial that leans noticeably to the left. Love simply doesn't come with a W-2, but money shows up in every relationship, whether you explicitly invite it to the dinner table or not. To survive this dynamic, you need to review the 12 questions every couple should ask each other before commitment. Addressing this income gap right now, before you are deeply emotionally invested, is the only reliable way to keep those uninvited financial dynamics from tearing the partnership apart down the road. Success manifests in several distinct ways. It means a higher salary, impressive job titles, deeper savings accounts, or inherited financial privilege. In the beginning, the perks are undeniable. You get exposed to a totally different tier of experiences, eating at high-end restaurants and traveling to places you normally couldn't afford solo. Watching a driven partner navigate their career can also give you a massive motivational boost. Seeing their discipline up close often inspires you to elevate your own habits. On the surface, everyday financial stress evaporates. When an emergency tire replacement or a tight utility bill isn't a catastrophic event, the whole relationship feels lighter. Those perks create a comfortable honeymoon phase, but that comfort acts as a smokescreen, hiding the reality that a long-term structural imbalance is quietly taking root right beneath your feet. Let's be honest about the reality here. Every single one of those perks comes with a corresponding trade-off, and they have a habit of quietly eroding your self-esteem over time. The first trade-off is the ego problem. As you constantly compare your career trajectory and lifestyle to theirs, you start feeling overshadowed, even if your partner never says a word to make you feel small. Then comes the endless conversation about who pays. When incomes don't match, every dinner out and every shared utility bill turns into an awkward mathematics exercise. Here's how couples handle expenses. A strict 50-50 split crushes the lower earner. The higher earner covering more feels like charity. A proportional split takes math. Avoiding this decision fractures into silent resentment. One feels used, the other guilty, and you secretly keep score. You're also dealing with the lifestyle gap. Trying to negotiate a weekend plan when their idea of low-key costs more than your monthly grocery budget is mentally exhausting. You are constantly translating between two totally different definitions of normal. These daily, logistical frictions wear down the relationship. They strip away the basic equality of the partnership, and eventually, the person earning less starts to feel like a guest in their own life. When one person pays for the shared housing, or the majority of the expenses, they unintentionally gain a louder voice. Their schedule takes priority, and they end up holding leverage over major life decisions. This bleeds into your social life. You end up walking on eggshells at their high-wealth networking dinners, and they feel equally out of place trying to navigate your more modest friend group. For the lower earner, this environment triggers a crisis of confidence. You start questioning what real value you actually bring to the table, leading either to anxious clinginess or completely illogical resentment toward the person you love. The higher earner carries an entirely different burden. They face a crushing pressure to constantly be the provider, masking an underlying quiet fear that they are only being loved for what they can afford. So ask yourself, do you feel like an equal partner, or do you feel like their charity project? Does watching their success inspire you to grow, or does it consistently make you feel small? If you leave that emotional weight unaddressed, the financial disparity isolates both of you, turning you into silent victims of your own romance. Beyond the emotional toll, ignoring this gap has specific, quantifiable consequences for your financial independence. This illustrates the lifestyle trap. Earning $45,000 and matching a partner's $120,000 lifestyle swallows 50% of your take-home pay, leaving nothing to invest. It's easy to let career ambitions stall when their income provides a safety net, but while you get comfortable, your earning potential slowly shrinks to zero. If the relationship ends, you face the breakup reset. A split here means dealing with a brutal financial downgrade and years of rebuilding your professional life from scratch. This level of dependency creates a long-term deficit that conversation alone can't fix. Reversing the slide requires a literal recalculation of how your shared lives are funded and how much of your own income stays in your pocket. If you're the higher-earning partner watching this, know you deserve a relationship where you are valued for who you are, not for your resources. But you must actively ensure you aren't using your money to execute subtle power plays. To make this dynamic thrive, you need radical, ongoing honesty about money. The higher earner must genuinely respect the non-financial contributions, whether that's emotional support or caregiving, that their partner brings to the table. Both people must keep striving for their own independent goals. You also have to conduct regular check-ins, actively adjusting the math as life circumstances evolve. A relationship does not have to be financially equal to be good, but it does require an active, honest effort to maintain a balance that keeps both people feeling secure and respected. To start finding that balance, use these 12 questions to uncover insights about your financial future that typically take 5 years of dating to find. Tackling these uncomfortable financial realities head-on isn't unromantic. It is the ultimate proof that your relationship has the durability and strength to last.